want to grapple cancel like this on mobile.
So, grapple canceling. Grapple canceling is pretty simple on mobile, to be honest, and it's probably one of the essential things to learn if you're getting into zero build competitive, or even if you're just playing casually, like in Reload. Grapple canceling is also good for builds as well, because if you're grapple canceling on top of someone, let's say someone's built up, they're right there, like pretend this is build, and then I grapple cancel up and I pump them. They have no reaction time to that. They think that my grappler is out, but actually my pump is out, and I can basically 50-50 and get a way better shot on them than they can get on me, because they don't expect someone to grapple cancel into them. If you think about it, when you're up here, it's really hard to see someone grapple canceling, predict them. Especially if you have the Jules Grappler, you go much faster than with a normal grappler. So it's really hard to predict, and it's a really good skill to learn, especially on mobile. So for grapple canceling on mobile, I recommend using at least 4 fingers. 4 fingers is the bare minimum, I think, but I recommend 5 or 6. I personally play 6 fingers with a hybrid of 5 sometimes. Usually I play 5 in builds. So, the way grapple canceling works is basically you hold out your grappler and then you immediately swap to your pump or whatever weapon you want to use when you're grapple canceling. So, for me, I would hold out my grappler and then at the same time as I'm shooting here, pressing my shoot button, I'm also pressing the pump icon in my hotbar. So, when I shoot, bam, I get launched forward while my pump is still out. This gives me a lot more momentum, and overall, it makes it a lot easier to get a lot of damage on people in zero builds. Now, when using the Jules Grappler, you want to make sure that here, when we go up, you never shoot downwards. You don't want to shoot downwards with the Jules Grappler. You always want to shoot at least to the sides or up, because if you shoot downwards, it deploys your glider, and it will make you very vulnerable. For the Jules Grappler, you always want to shoot to the side or up. That's why I also recommend, if you're playing like the pit or something, carry a normal grappler as well. So when you're using the Jules Grappler and then you want to grapple down, you simply just use your normal grappler. So I went too far. So if I grapple up here, now when I grapple down, I go like this. And it'll give me about the same momentum as if I was using the Jules Grappler. Some things I recommend just to practice a little bit, go down, and just get used to the swapping itself. Like, do this a lot. This motion helps a lot, and then once you have it really down, you just take out your grappler, and then as you're swapping, press both at the same time. You want to have both buttons pressed at the same time. If you're playing a 4-finger HUD, then I recommend doing something like this, where you have 2 buttons here, and then you're swapping between your grappler and your pump while your thumb is pressing the shoot button. So something like this. Essentially. And yeah, that's about it for grapple canceling. If you want to grapple cancel, of course, with the normal grappler, you can do the exact same. The Jules Grappler is just a lot better though, because it goes a lot faster and gives you a lot more momentum. Grapple canceling is really good for momentum and speed and all of that. It's definitely an essential skill for mobile, and although it's a little bit harder compared to PC and console, I feel mobile players should be able to get this down pretty easy. But you get used to it eventually, and it's a really good skill to learn, as you'll see in the clips I'm about to roll now.